Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and as you can see here I still have the original Chromecast from 2013 and I haven't yet updated to the new one. Today though we're going to be doing a Chromecast Revisit and I'm going to be explaining why the original Chromecast is still one of the best streaming devices available. First then, a quick look back on the hardware of the original Chromecast, and in my eyes it is actually nicer than the one that's out currently. It's just a standard dongle, fits into a HDMI cable, you attach the micro USB to actually power the device and then you're ready to go. You don't have to worry about anything dangling down, and the fact that the new one comes in multiple colours but it always sits behind your TV is a little bit confusing to me. I think the Chromecast original has a really nice classic design and it still looks good today. From a device perspective, all you need are some compatible applications, and I would also download the Chromecast application as well, and if you've got a computer that runs Chrome, you can also stream your tab directly to your TV using the Chromecast as well. Now obviously Chromecast works on both iOS and Android, however there's no love here for Windows Phone. Now in terms of the original Chromecast itself, you can pick one up for around the same sort of price as the new one, however I'm going to try and put some links in the description down below because I have seen them for around as cheap as £15 or £20, which is a really good bargain when you consider what it can still do. What we're going to do now is head over to the TV section and just demo some of the applications to see how they work 2 years later. Now just to let you guys know, I did get caught up in the Black Friday hype and did pick myself up a brand new 42-inch LG TV, which I'm going to be demoing the Chromecast on. So what I've done is hooked up the Chromecast, and then what I'm going to have a look at first is the Chromecast application, as this has received a major overhaul. So first on, you can see the What's On section, and this is going to show you some applications that you've actually got on your device. Next up, you've got the device section with also some settings which we'll look at in just a second, and then you've got the Get Apps section, and this is probably the most important part of the application as it shows you all of the compatible applications available for Chromecast and just in general helps you discover some awesome apps. You can also get some awesome deals at the top here, including some free things like a free movie rental, 90 days worth of Google Play Music, a 90-day Spotify trial, and just in general some other ads that you wouldn't normally see unless you had a Chromecast. In terms of the actual settings of the Chromecast itself, you can see the wallpaper, and you can also change things like guest mode, the network, time zones and the language, and you can also change the backdrop to have certain things. So you can have your Google Photos, Facebook, Flickr, Newsstand, artwork or featured, and you can just customize it pretty much in any way that you feel so that when you don't have anything showing on the Chromecast, it has a really nice cycle through of pictures that you've chosen. You've also got the side pull-out bar to give you access to different profiles, home, learn, help, and also back to those settings. Now in the Get Apps section, once you find an application that you want to have a look at, so for instance Twitch here, all you need to do is click on it and it's going to take you to either the App Store or the Play Store depending on your device, and then you can download it straight away. So it's really quick and really easy to discover new applications, and this refreshes pretty much any time you go into it. You can see that you've got sport applications, family and also entertainment, so there's not really a shortage of applications, and since the Chromecast originally launched, there's way more here to look at. Now speaking of new applications, Spotify is now compatible with the old style Chromecast. So I'm just going to start playing some music here and go into my device list. As you can see here, I can access the Nexus, which is the name of my Chromecast, and then everything's going to load up. Now don't get me wrong, the newer Chromecast does work a little bit faster because it is obviously newer hardware, but I don't really have any problems. As you can see here, changing through the songs and things is very simple to do and very easy to do, and also playing and pausing the music works fine. Just hit the pause button and it pauses, hit it again and then the music will resume, and you can also skip backwards and forwards with the actual tracks themselves. Now you can also change the volume in the device section, however for some reason this doesn't always work on my iPhone 6, I'm not too sure why, but it's not really a problem because I can just use the hardware buttons on the side of the actual iPhone itself. As you can see, it's then going to affect the overall volume of the Chromecast, allowing you to turn it up and down to get the perfect volume. Now the fact that I can use Spotify on the Chromecast has taken me away from Apple Music and back to Spotify, as this is a really great feature. Next up though, the application we're looking at is the one that I got the Chromecast for, and that is YouTube. Now as you can see here, I'm halfway through a video and all you need to do is click on the cast button, pick the Chromecast, and it's then going to beam everything over to the TV. Now don't get me wrong, the newer Chromecast does do this a lot faster, however that's really the only benefit is a speed increase. It's not like the new one outputs 4K or anything like that or has any additional features, it's more about speed than anything significant. So as you can see here, once the video actually finishes loading, it then plays perfectly fine. Now with both the old and the new Chromecast, the first couple of seconds of the video for some reason are a bit jittery, but once the video starts playing there's no problems whatsoever, and you can pause and play the video and also change the volume in the same way you can in Spotify. Now the great thing about the YouTube application is you can actually add things to a queue so that you can watch multiple videos. So all you need to do is then find a video that you want to watch, add it to the queue instead of pressing play straight away, and then when you go back into the playing video, you can see that you can then skip to the next video. Now again, there is a bit of a delay in doing this, and it will be faster on the newer Chromecast. However, if you've just got some videos on in the background, or you've got access to YouTube Red and you're playing a bunch of music videos, you're not really going to notice the breaks all that much. Now as you can see here, you do also have some ads that will play in the background. However, you can skip these the same way that you can if you're using Chrome, but again, you do need to keep an eye on your device to skip them. There's no way to do it otherwise, but once you skip the ad, it's then going to start playing your video. Again, something like YouTube Red will get rid of this in the future, so it's not really anything to worry about. You can also scrub through the video as well, so if I want to go to around halfway, all you need to do is just move the timeline, and then again it's just going to start loading in the background and then play from where you want it to. Now with all the YouTube videos that I do and also my normal day-to-day job, I don't always catch up on the awesome TV that I want to watch. So the BBC iPlayer application is perfect for me. I do enjoy watching a lot of BBC programs, and as you can see here, it is also Chromecast enabled. All you need to do is click on the icon at the top and then click on your player, and then you're ready to go. Now it's going to load it up in the background, but while it's doing that, you can go through and see whichever show it is that you want to watch. So again, if I want to catch up on The Hunt, which is an awesome show at the moment that's on BBC, you can do so, and then it's going to start playing in the background. Now the difference with the BBC application compared to some of the other ones is you do have some other options like for subtitles, mute, and also changing the volume as well, and you also have the play and pause. So again, this is a really great application if you've missed a TV show and you want to catch up. However, it's not all catch-up services here in the UK. So something like ITV Player and Channel 4 unfortunately don't have Chromecast compatible applications, which is definitely a bit of a shame. However, if you do want to watch some BBC shows like this and The Apprentice for example, then you can do, and then all you need to do is disconnect, and then it's going to take your Chromecast back to the home screen, and again you're pretty much then done. So to conclude this video, I'm going to end by saying that if you've got a Chromecast already, you don't need to upgrade to the new generation. However, if you don't have a Chromecast and you're in the market for a streaming stick like this, then you don't need to pick up the new one, you can get the old one, and as I mentioned, I'm going to put some links in the description down below to where you can pick one up for a lot cheaper than what you would normally pay. Now the Chromecast itself is very versatile and apps get updated all the time. Google Photos on Android allows you to stream photos from your phone to the Chromecast, however that's not yet available in iOS, but it will probably be coming in a future update, so apps are getting updated all the time to be compatible with the Chromecast. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and if you've got any questions about the new or the old Chromecast, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. I'm also going to put in the description a link to an unboxing that I've done of the new Chromecast, so you can see what you're missing out on if you haven't already seen one. If you want to get some more great content from Copper vs Glass, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.